Uh, so, Hello friends. My name is Yogesh Kaushik, and this is going to my first video on this YouTube channel, right? So basically, I had taken the channel challenge to upload 30 videos. Means that to upload two videos per day for 30 days, right? So for 30 days from now, that is today is 19th September. From today onwards, I will be uploading two videos every day. The videos will be the content of videos will be like that for self improvement and all. Basically, the main purpose of making these all videos is basically to improve my communication skill, right? So what I had basically I had seen lots of videos, and in that video I had seen that I had realized, or I had learned that if you try to make videos daily, right? Try to make videos. If you are not, if you are unable to speak English, then try to speak as much as you can, right? Right. So from today onwards, I will be making videos, right? I will try to upload the videos continuous manner. Means I hope that there will not be. I hope that there will not be any delay while uploading the videos. I know that my grammar is not that good, but I will try to improve myself, and this is all. So on a daily basis, on the daily basis I will be basically talking about one topic, right? So whether it is good or bad, or we will be we will be also discussing some of the debate topics also, right? Or the group discussion topics also, right? Means one-to-one conversation, my camera and me, right? So let's get started. So today is day one, right? So my topic for today is veganism, right? So let me tell you what is veganism, right? I hope that there is quite confusion between the vegetarian and veganism. Means these both are different things, right? One is vegetarian, one is veganism, one is vegetarian, and another one is non-vegetarian, right? So let me tell you what is vegetarian. So let me begin with vegan. What is vegan, right? So vegan is basically vegan is that person who cannot consume who does not consume any dairy products and any animal product. For an example, suppose vegan person will not drink milk. Vegan person will not take honey. Vegan person will not take meat also, right? Meat is also come in the non-vegetarian, and milk is also come from the cows, right? So vegan are those person who cannot take animal products, any animal products, whether it is milk, whether it is honey, whether it is meat and all, right? Now let me explain you about the let me explain about the vegetarian. Who are vegetarians, right? So vegetarian, for discussing about the vegetarian, I will say that vegetarian, a person is said to be vegetarian if he or she does not eat meat, right? Meat products, right? Although he can take milk products, he can take eggs also. But I know that there is one controversy that whether egg is veg or egg is non-veg, right? So we will discuss this later. I'm here to discuss about that. We are talking about the vegetarian, right? What is vegetarian? Vegetarian, I had told you that a person who cannot take meat or meat products, although he can take the milk, right? So milk like cow milk, buffalo's milk, camel milk, goat milk and all, right? So these are all come in the category of veganism, right? Now the third one is that we can say that non-vegetarian. I hope that you all know about the non-vegetarian. Who are non-vegetarian person, right? So basically, non-vegetarian are the person who can take animal products, means in the form of either they take milk or either they take meat, right? So these are all known as the vegetarian person, non-vegetarian person. Sorry, right? The person who can take the category of person in the non-vegetarian comes. They can the things that they can eat beef, they can eat flesh, they can eat fish, chicken, although there are lots of variety in the non-vegetarian, right? So, so I hope that I had discussed about the introduction of the what is veganism, what is vegetarian, and what is non-vegetarian, right? So I had told you that a vegetarian is basically a person who only rely on the plant-based product, right? He or she cannot eat any he or she cannot eat any animal products, right? Whereas vegetarian, he or she will consume the animal products, but not meat, the animal products in the sense that milk and milk products. Milk is come from cow and all the mammals, right? And milk products. So milk is one thing from which we can make many products, like milk from milk, buttermilk. We can make as a charge and buttermilk and dahi, yogurt, and there are lots of things. Rabdi. There are lots of things and lots of sweets that nowadays are being made from that milk, right? So now come to the reality, right? So now I'm here to basically discuss about the veganism. What is veganism? Why you should follow veganism, right? So I had told you veganism, right? So let me ask you the simple question. If you are living in India, then uh, from where you can get milk? The simplest question of from where you can get milk, right? So if you are living in a village, then you will definitely get from that your milkman. There is one milkman who come daily at your home and give milk to you. Okay, but if you are living in a city or metropolitan city, then the milk will be come from. You can say that I am. You can say that we simply go to the supermarket and we can purchase the milk or the packet or the Amul packet, right? So these are the some resources. But uh, but let me tell you. Uh, do you know that how the milk is coming? Right. So you will see that milk is coming from the cow, right? So cow is basically producing the milk, but you don't know that for producing that milk, how much that cruelty that guy or that cow was सह रही है was that cow is basically facing lots of that cruelty on the human beings from the human beings for the milk. For example, due to the human needs of milk, the various cows and the buffaloes were kept in a place where there is no maintenance of hygiene, and they were that simply die with their rows, and they were standing whole day, and they know and all these cows even they and all these cows and all these cows they don't have even a place to move their head, right? Means a same place well, where they are standing and they are producing milk also, they are doing pee also, they are doing gobar and all cow dung also, right? So this will be very hygienic for the cows, right? In the country like India, we say that cow, we see that we in the religious in the religious scriptures or in the religious of Hinduism, it has been said that guy is our mother, right? Guy is second mother, right? Because it gives us milk. But this is not the reality for dairy industry. So due to the dairy industry nowadays, the all these cows and buffaloes are basically suffering a lot, right? Right. Let me give you an example. So in village, what happens? In village, let me give you the example of cow. Right. In village, basically, what happens when there is one cow, right? Cow. When it give start to give milk, right? When it is pregnant, when the cow is pregnant, basically, then when the cow is basically pregnant, then it is when the cow is basically pregnant, then it will start giving the milk, right? So what happened in our India or for the sake, and we are having high demand of milk because India is the top producer of milk in the world, right? In this world currently there is a population of 8 billion, 8 billion, right? 8 billion, right? 8 billion is approximately, you can say that 800 crores. And among all these 800 crores people, all these 800 people, India is the largest producer of milk, right? And India is the largest consumer of milk also, right? Right. So what? So let's come to the topic. I want to say that. So when that cows get pregnant, means nowadays what is happening? For the amount of milk, people are forcing cow to be get pregnant. They are forcing. They are forcing cow to give milk. They are giving some steroids. They are giving injection and all, and they are not even thinking about the condition of the cow, what cow is facing. In Hindu religion, we often say that cow is a second mother, but the reality is that for the sake of, for the demand of milk, for the milk, we can do anything, even can go to any level, right? You don't know about the cruelty of the you don't know about the cruelty of the dairy industry. What is dairy industry nowadays is basically doing? You don't know that. You should know. So let me give you example. So suppose a cow is pregnant and she starts giving milk, right? But when the little baby come out, and when the little cow babies come out, the baby will be either male or female, right? So if it is female, then that cow's baby can be taken by the, that the means the cow owner, right? He can give food to that baby, and he can serve until it gets bigger, right? Bigger, or in the large age, we can say that, large age, right? Until it get in the largest. So right. But if the male cow babies come out, then that male cow baby would be left alone, right? Means the farmers and the all and the person who are basically who are basically doing the who are basically doing the cow for who are basically using cow for milk, and if the male babies come, then these all is left on the road, right? You can see that nowadays, means most of the cows you can see on Indian roads easily. This is the reason, because the farmers because the main, I'm not blaming the farmers, but you can see the condition what happens. If you are basically, you can see the condition what is running in our country, or what is running in the dairy industry, right? So let me explain one. That is what I have said. If you are, that taking cow, right, or if you are doing the help of her, or if you are giving shelter to her, then give it until it gets died. Don't stop until it gets it stop giving milk, right? So that is the main reason of being amazing. And after that, these small babies that are male ones, right? That are male ones. These all always come on that roads, and that they all can eat these the plastic stuff, the garbage that can lead to the suction, that can lead to the blockage in their heart and all when they eat, right? Right. So we often say that cow is a second mother, but the reality is that for the milk, people say that. So people say that some of the people say that. Okay. So what is the connection of milk? Okay, let me give you example. India is the largest producer of milk, right? So if we demand for milk, then there will be production also, right? So then there will be production also, right? So if we demand, then people will forcefully pregnant the cow to give milk if we demand, because demand is high, right? So there will be supply also, right? So that is what I am saying. If demand is high, then there should be something, right? And apart from that, I want to say that. And apart from that, I want to say that there is demand, right? So due to the demand of milk, due to the demand of the person who is having lots of farms, or lots of they basically forced cow to give milk because there is demand. So I want to say that if the demand is less, then all the cows will be not get breeded alone, right? This is the main thing. But some of the people also ask, so if we stop drinking milk, then what will the alternative of that? Or I want to ask that, why do you take milk? Some of the person will say it is a complete meal. Basically, milk contains all the essential nutrients and the vitamins that are necessary for a human body, right? For a human body, it contains all the necessary vitamins and the minerals that are necessary for the human body. I'm completely agree with that. But I also want to say that one point that okay, so we are humans and we are having alternatives, right? We don't mean completely reliable on milk. We are having alternatives. We are having some of the good vegan products on good vegan dishes also, like chapati, dal, rice, and vada pav and all this stuff. These come, we are having also the green vegetables like broccoli, tentacles, and also various things are possible, right? The cow milk is basically for the cow's baby. When the newborn get born in this world, then the cow produces for her baby, right? Not for humans, right? Let me give you an example. What will it is a kind of rape that we are doing, that human is doing by breeding the cows for the sake of the convenience of the people, that we need milk. So that is why they basically implanted some of the they basically forced cow to be get pregnant for giving milk, and you are drinking milk. The color of milk is red. You don't know that because the amount of pain that a cow is basically facing, or the experiencing, that is far enough at high level. Yes, that is what I'm saying to you. So that is what. And some of the people also ask that, okay, so what is the alternative of milk? Because milk is a good source of calcium. I want to say that there are also some of the alternative sources of milk that are present nowadays, right? Right, like there are also lots of lots of we are having green vegetables. We are having quite good number of fruits. We are such a that we are such good because we are living in a country like India, where we can get all variety of foods and fruits. In every season, we get fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, and all. Right. So that is what I am saying. So there are various alternative sources of calcium that are available, but you need to find out, right? Because milk is not only the source, right? Milk is not only the source, right? So let me explain some facts and figures. So India is the largest producer of milk, and India is also the largest consumer of milk also. Means India is the largest producer of milk also, and India is the largest consumer of milk. समझ लो? Are you getting my point? Now I want to say that the crop land in the world means the 100% of crop land. Among that, 70% of crop land is being used for the product of, or for the eating of these animals, the dairy industry and the meat industry. Only 30% of the crop field is used for the humans, right? This is also the reality. And uh, and some people say to me that why we go vegan and what are the reason, means what are the alternative sources. Let me discuss all these questions one by one, right? So the first question means the first question that comes in the mind, that okay, we understand that, but why we but if you are eating plants, then plants and the crops are also having that living senses, or they are also living. So when you kill them, they also feel the pain, right? Right. So why don't you take about, if you are saying that you can go vegan, right? So why don't you tell them? I want to say that, okay, I'm accepting your point that plants also feels pain when we cut crops. But let me explain. But please tell me. So if you are eating meat, let's come to the topic on meat, right? If you are eating meat, then that meat is come from any animal. right? So suppose so for producing that meat, the animal should have to eat means for producing 1 kg of meat, that animal should have to eat almost 10 kg of the crop, right? So when the meat is eating the 10 kg of crop, then after the eating of 10 kg of that crop, then that animal will produce the 1 kg of meat, right? So so in that manner, you are killing twice, right? Then, then suppose for the meat, firstly you are killing, cutting the crops. After the cutting crops, you are giving that to animals, and after that you are eating that animal by killing it, right? So you are doing the twice time killing. We are doing only once time, right? But right, that is what I'm saying. And most people also say that why we need milk, right? Because we are Hindus, and in our ancient religion, it has been found that the Lord Krishna also drink milk, like Makhan, that is very famous. In our religion, the god Shiva, we basically used to give prasada as a Lord Shiva. So why we should leave milk? Because in our ancient cultures, that is being running from past 5,000, 4,000 to 5,000 years. So in that, our Lord is also drinking milk, taking milk. So why we should stop? Let me explain you. Right. So, if you are talking about the Lord Krishna, he had also taken meal as a meal. Then let me give. So let me assume that Lord Krishna is in the era of 5,000 years ago from now. In that area, the cows were not get tied with the rope. All the cows get freed. There were no dairy industry in this area, right? So that is why they can take milk. And I want to ask one more question. And I want to ask one more question, right? So you can see, you had raised the point that Lord Krishna also taken the milk, but I want to say that Lord Krishna has also kept the whole mountain on its finger. Then you follow. Lord Krishna has also danced on the Naxis. Don't you have taken that point? Why have you taken only the milk point? Because it is your need, right? For the for your need, you can do anything that is available. I want to say that please go vegan. Let me give you the another example. Okay, say that, okay, the Lord Krishna. I want to ask that Lord Shiva, right? Lord Shiva, we also used milk as a prasada for Lord Shiva. So let me ask you, in any sculptures, any ancient sculptures, or any the book, any ancient books, can you tell me it has been written that milk or the god Shiva said that please give me milk, then I will accept your that the request. It is never said by God, right? It is our Indian society, or it is our religion that makes that, right? Uh, so so this is what I want to say that. And let me come to the buffalo, and I want to also keep some facts and figures, right? Related to the meat industry and the vegetarian, non-vegetarian, and all, right? So the first fact that I'm going to keep here is India is the largest producer of milk, and India is the largest producer of leather also, and it is also the largest producer of uh, and it is also the largest producer of leather, and also exporter, right? Because indirectly or directly they are all connected, because the cows that stops even milk, either they go to the slaughterhouses and they can cut it, and the skin of that can be converted into leather. I hope that what is leather, right? So that is what I'm saying. And I want to add one more point. Number second fact, India is among the top three country who exports beef. The beef, the buffalo's meat, that is what we call as a beef, right? For the cow, the condition is quite good, but for the buffaloes, no one ever bothered about. No one, even the government, no one ever bothered about what is happening with these buffaloes. Because, okay, let me ask you: you can on the roads and the streets, you can see the cows, but it is very difficult to find the buffaloes. until you are living in any village area, because in the village area there is quite calm. What happens that, let me give you an example. When a farmer or person buy cows, right, so suppose he had borrowed the cow at the cost of 1,000 rupees, right? After 2 to 3 years, let me give you an example and you can understand it. After 2 to 3 years, the cow get pregnant, and means the cost of the cow for a month for giving its all this water and all, suppose 500 rupees, right? And the cost of cow, you can suppose 10,000 rupees and 5,000 rupees, and the cost of the shelter for the newly born, maybe suppose 200 rupees, total 700 rupees, right? Now what happens, the 700 is so that person is basically spending 700 on cow. So he can doing expectation, he can taking expectation in his mind that he will basically that he will basically get good milk. At a point came when the cow stops giving milk, he basically what do with that? You know what happens? That cow or the buffalo, being sold to that borrower, and he can give the new cow by discounting the price of that. So suppose in earlier that person had purchased the cow in 10,000 rupees, but now if he can exchange with the cow, then the new cow will be given as the price of 5,000 rupees. So you will get discount of 5,000 rupees, and that cow that is taken by the borrower is sent to the slaughterhouses for the leather production. This is the main reason, and this is the main reason for buffalo also. That is why I'm became vegan. I'm became vegan. It is very, it is your mindset. It's your mindset, right? This is the what I want to say. That it's your mindset that makes you to feel uh, vegan and all, right? So that is what I want to say. That so try to be go vegan, because there are a lot of products that are available that you can eat. Means we are living in a country like India where we can found a good variety of things. Means you can eat various types of dal. We are having tuar dal, we are having moong dal, we are having urad dal, we are having chana dal, we are having lots of type of dal for getting protein. People say that if we don't eat meat, and how we will get protein? There are various sources. Soya chunks, soya bean is also a good source of protein. Yes. If you take 100 grams of chicken, you will get only 15 grams of protein. But if you take 100 grams of soya chunks, you will get 25 grams of protein. That is far enough and good than the meat products, right? So that is what I'm saying. And India is among the top three countries to begin to export the beef, right? And this is all I want to say. That please go vegan. Please don't be get the please stop drinking milk. So you can say that if I drink milk, if I stop, what will happen? If you will start same like other people will start, then the demand of milk get reduces. Since the demand of milk get reduces, the production of cows, the products of milk will also get the products of milk also get reduced, right? Right. So this is what I want to say there. And although this is going to be my first video and it's almost 28 minutes from last 28 minutes I'm speaking so on this topic. I know that my grammar is quite very vast, very vast. It is at level zero. I'm not able to communicate what I want to say that, but I will try I will try to speak on every topic that is important and need to be discussed, whether my grammar is good or not. Right. I had taken resolution to upload daily two videos, 2 to 3 videos, daily two videos. At least two videos will come daily. I will try to upload two videos. Today is 17. Today is 20th. Right. Look, let me see the date. Yes, today is the 19th September 2023, and the topic of today's videos was veganism and the differentiation between the veganism and why you should follow veganism, and the differentiation between the veganism, vegetarian and the non-vegetarian. So from my point of view, I had kept all the points, and I will try to improve my grammar also, right? So this is all about today, right? This is our first video, and that's all. Thank you. We will meet in the second video, all right? And in that video, we try to speak in Hindi, right? Because my English is quite, that my English is quite very low, or you can very weak. So let me stop the recording. 30 minutes